Hello everyone. So today what I'm going to talk about is a tracker that I use which helps me to track. One is if it comes to you via emails, and secondly it may come as a phone call or any other medium, maybe WhatsApp, etc. So once these requests come to you, your primary task is to document and take note of what kind of request has come and then assign an employee or assign the person who would be catering to that specific request. So today what we are going to see how that can be tracked and automated as well. Okay. So basically what we are doing here is we are trying to ensure that we are on top of tracking and assigning these tasks, and ideally the admin or the person in charge would be taking care of such a thing. So now let's begin. Let's say you get a request of let's say some service renewal, and let me add another area. So request for a demo, or maybe request for a training session for XYZ. So this is an example, it could be used anywhere. Okay, now once you given your task, let's see, automatically this gets numbered, right? And everything is numbered, and then it also gets a status of to do. Okay, it has automatically captured today's date, which is 30th July 9:15 p.m. And now let's say I just punch in a employee ID or anything, or maybe if you have a specific customer ID or any form of a flat number, you can simply type that in. Okay, so let me just type that in, any number that you have. Okay, now this is linked with the email ID or the employee, so which comes here, right? This is a VLOOKUP formula that I'm using. Right now, this is something that you entered, and by default it is assigning to the same person. However, you can simply assign it to someone else. Right now, let me show you another thing. Let's say there are certain mails that have come. Okay, so just for demo, what I've done is I have captured two of my mails here, and which is from Upwork and Canva. And let's assume that these have been labeled. Okay, you see this demo label. These have been labeled as such. And what we'll do is we will try and see how this labeling enables us to bring these mails to our help desk that I was talking about here. Okay, so once you have it here, simply come and click on get new tickets. Just click on this. Okay, see, this is running. Now that it has run, okay, now we have both those tickets here. Okay, this is, it has the person who has sent me the mail with the subject line as well. Again, same thing here. Here the mail body plus remarks is there, so I don't have to go and check the mail again and again. Okay, similarly I'll get the details here. Okay, also I'll show you something. The link to that mail is also there, so if I just come here and click on this, the same mail would open up. Let me show you. Okay, so it just makes it very easy for me to reply back right from here. Okay, now what I need to do is simply click on the person. Let's say I'm assigning it to person 3, and this one is to person 1. That's it. And let's say, okay, if I want to know if there's a specific customer who has sent in this mail, now of course I can also know from the email that he has sent, okay, which is this. So that is one way. However, if there are certain areas when we use some sort of a specific code for a customer, okay, so I'll simply type that code here. Okay, just let me type in. Yeah, so there you go, some the correct email has been picked up. So I'm not showing the detail, that's not required here. Okay, because there's some actual data which I don't want to show. Now just come in here, and you can also just simply type in what kind of a issue it is. Is it a service renewal? Is it a new lead? Or is it a general visit? Whatever. Okay, when was it captured? 21st, sorry, 30th July, 9:17 p.m. And if you remember, this was captured automatically just by getting this done. Okay, so this is just one part of it. Let me show you how you can track. Okay, so let's say this one, the service renewal one, there is some sort of an issue and some sort of an approval is required. So I'll simply mark it as committee approval required. Now, for this one, let's say the work has been assigned. Okay, and for this one, it has been assigned, and okay, maybe some other issue is there, or it's ready for rollout. So whatever. So once I update the status, just come to this. Okay, so automatically my this gets ready, this tracker. Okay, it tells me what all are there in the assigned status. Let me just reduce this a little so that you can see it a little better. Okay, what are the areas, what are the tasks that need committee approval? Okay, what is it that is in review, etc., etc. What is it that is ready for rollout, which I just marked. Okay, and let's say let me show you another thing. Let's say this is one task that has been that moves from assigned to committee approval for some reason. So simply there is one way, of course. I can come here, okay, and I can see 1.3 task number. This is the my task, and here I can change the status to committee for approval, committee approval required. Okay, that is one way. However, I will just do Control Z and come back here, and I will show you there is no need for you to go back to the original sheet. You can also do it from here. So simply I will come here and select committee approval required, click on this cell and then click on update. Once you do that, see a script runs, and just scroll to the right, and there you see it has come up here. Okay, so again, very easy to manage, and at the same time you come back to your main sheet, and there you go. Now let's say one of the tasks is done. Let's say this has been completed. Okay, this is done, and if there is any other remark or something, you can type in there. This is where you can type your remarks, or if there is some sort of a reply, as I showed, simply click on this mail, and you can simply write back to the person who has sent you that mail. Okay, now once we come here, it's done. Okay, now let me show you in the Scrum board as well. Here also it would be showing as done. There it is, this one. Let me mark it as green. Okay, makes it a little easy to understand the ones that are done, right? Okay, now we'll just come back here, and I'll show you one interesting thing. So what happens is, as you are maintaining, this might get a little clogged up, and you might feel that it is getting a little cluttered. So you can simply click here, and all the done rows or the archived rows would be hidden. So I'm just clicking here, and there you see this is gone. So you will only see the ones that are there, that are pending in front of your eyes, and it is much easier to manage. However, the done ones would be here, and they would go away after 7 days. So again, all these issues are there, and there are certain backlog issues also. Now let me show you one more thing. Let's say you want to search a task. Okay, so you can simply select task, person, project number. So if I select task, and let's say I want to search for okay, Canva. I'll just come here and type Canva. Let's see. See, everything else goes away, and only the task with Canva stays, right? That's it. So I'll just simply remove Canva, and there you go. We have all these data. Okay, now let me come again, and I'll write Canva, and we'll get only the records that have Canva in there. And now let me delete it. Okay, and let me see if it has the word Upwork. Okay, only then it should show, or maybe it has the word renewal. Okay, so then it should show. Just come here and type RENEWAL, and see, you can simply filter out renewal. Okay, so this is one way where you can manage a lot of things. There is also a method where you want to see, say, person. Okay, so I'll simply type person1, and okay, I think that's how I'd written it. Let me see if it's showing. Yes. So this is what person one task. All the tasks that are related to person one would be enlisted. Okay. I think it helps you. Let me know in the comments how do you think, and if you would want a tracker. And if I have enough comments, if there is a lot of demand, of course I'll be happy to share it. Thank you. Bye.